Hi, Steve Riley. Welcome to the Great Practice, Great Life podcast. And today we have an innovation architect, the amazing Carla Johnson. And Carla is an author, a speaker, a innovative thinker, an engaging personality. She just spoke at our summit, did a phenomenal job, and is here to talk to me today about some of the challenges that lawyers have when it comes to innovation, some of the traps. And we really are working with the premise that lawyers are actually have an advantage as innovators. But before we get there, Carla, how did you get into the innovation business? I mean, how did this happen? Like, how did this play out for you to be here as an innovation architect? What's the story?
It's kind of a funny one, Steve, and thank you for having me here, because I think of all the groups that everyone else I speak with wishes would pay attention to innovation, it's the lawyers, because I'm sorry, everyone listening and watching, that you have a reputation about innovation. And it's that one of the things in my history is that I've never struggled to come up with an idea. And it wasn't until well into my career that I realized this isn't something that comes naturally to everybody as an adult. I think the whole idea of an innovator's mindset is all about looking for opportunity, and especially to competitively differentiate yourself. You may be a family law practice, you may be a litigator, whatever it is, but what makes you different from everybody else? And I'll give you an example. This is from the dental world. There's a woman who's a dentist, and she said, I had a tough time distinguishing myself from other family dental practices. She happened to be at a spa one day and she was paying attention, and she said, it is the most amazing experience when you walk into a spa. It's the music, it's the sound of water, it's the smells, it's plant life. And she paid attention. She observed every little detail through that process. And her opportunity is that she said, I'm a dentist office, not a spa. However, what is it that I observed about that experience that I could start to distill into patterns and relate into my own business and come up with ideas that I could share with my team? That little question that she asked herself is the 5-step process that the most innovative thinkers in the world all use, whether they realize it or not. And it starts out with being more observant of the world around us. And highly innovative people are highly, highly observant people. They notice all the little details.
What do I do tracking with my frustrations and my pleasurable experiences? Things I notice.
I tend to be analog with this because I think we spend so much time on screens all day long. I'm talking to you, and what do I have right here within arm's reach is my phone. And there's a different neural pathway that happens between your brain and your hand when you write things out with a pen or pencil on a piece of paper. One is that it slows down the process of your thinking, and you're actually paying attention to what you're writing down. There's research that shows that students at university who take handwritten notes versus on their computer perform better academically. And this is part of that, because you have the intake method. If you're typing, a lot of times you can document the information without creating an emotional connection to it.
So, Carla, we're coming to a close for today. I have invited you back, and I'm going to invite you back again. And I want to thank you, because you give people like me who are somewhat analytical hope that we can be somewhat creative and think somewhat differently. And those that listen to you are probably going to fall into the rare 1 to 2 to 3% of the legal industry. And they don't have to be remarkably innovative, just slightly innovative will make them market leaders. So it's really a fun little thought process to think about that. Just briefly, where can people find more information about Carla?
You can go to my website. It's Carla with a C, Carla Johnson, JOHNSON.co. And there's no M at the end of that. I say it's .co for the great state of Colorado, because I live in Denver. And there's lots of great resources on there. If you buy a copy of my book, Rethink Innovation, you can put in your purchase code. It takes you to another page with a lot of free resources as a reader of the book. And I have lots of wonderful, helpful information from years of blogging about this very topic and in teams and dynamics that I welcome people to dig into and hopefully learn from.
Carla, I want to thank you because it takes a lot of courage to build a career and really be someone that contributes hope to a new and better future. Anyone can say no, but very few people can create a bridge to the future saying this might work. This might be possible. And you've had the courage to do that. And your courage gives other people confidence to try to believe and experiment that they might come up with a great idea to change the world, to make it a better place. It's really people like you that do that, that give other people the courage to do that.